Hi, my name's Luke, that's Caelan, and this is how to make fajitas. So guys, we've got the oil in the pan now. You've just got to kind of give it a nice little swirl around. Get it on the hob. That oil needs to be quite hot before you put on your chicken.
Yeah.
Grab
Can
yourself.
you just say for the record how hot it needs to be?
I don't really have a figure to give you, to be honest. I wasn't ready for that question, I'm afraid. So I don't have an answer for that, but you really just need to keep it. You know, we've got number 5 here on the hob, so that really should be about the right temperature. You don't want it too hot, because then you have a lot of steam in the room, and you know, fire. So. Wooden spoon, always the best things for chicken and woks. They are basically like
peas in a pod. Now,
get your chicken. But this one was pre-cut for me.
Yeah, this was pre-cut perfectly by, I don't know who done that, was it me?
I don't know. It just kind of was here. So anyway, we're going to use it anyway. I mean, we're students, and if that's what you do, you just pick up stuff. It looks good to use it. Yeah,
that looks good to use.
So you can see, you know, steam coming off here now. What you need to do is probably turn this on. Bit of a fan going on. That's how you want your oil. Just a bit of steam on there. So we're going to put chicken in. You've got to love that sizzle noise. It is a great noise. Really, when you know you're cooking. So, move it around. Okay, so the chicken's done. As you can see, it's all white, it's all nice. But also, what you notice with this is you get a bit of liquid in here. This sort of stuff, you don't want that. I mean, it's not the sort of thing you want in your fajitas. It's a bit watery. So what you want to do, move over to the sink, and we're going to just, without dropping any of it down the sink, we're just going to get rid of that liquid there.
Yeah, this takes a lot of skill.
It's a lot of experience. You just got to chuck it out like that, just a little bit. You don't pour it.
No.
Just chuck it out. And that gets most of it out. You do want a little bit in there, because otherwise it goes a bit dry. I lost a piece of chicken there. And that is what happens when you're not careful enough. So, back over to the stove. Well, this is that sizzle. It is a wonderful sound. I really enjoy that sound. So the next thing we're going to do is we have to put in the seasoning. Now the seasoning is located somewhere, and it's here. It's on the table. It's unwrapped already. Fantastic. Now, this type of seasoning is the type that you get in that box, which I've chucked away.
Yeah, I think we stumped on that earlier. There it is.
And what we're going to do is probably just, you know, I mean, you've got to use, really, your knowledge. You've got to realise how much of this stuff you want on that chicken. So you just start a little bit, like that. And then put that aside, and you move on, you start stirring that about. You get it mixed in with the chicken, get it flavoursome, you know, get it all nice and, you know, seasoned. You want it a bit spicy, but you don't want it too spicy, you know, you just got to use the right amount. So get that all mixed up. You may want to put, I mean, it looks like to me I've not put enough in here, which is okay, that's fine. You just get a bit more and you put it in. There you go. What you don't want to do really is put too much in. That's where the mistakes are really made. When you have too much seasoning to salsa ratio, because the salsa is something that comes along later in this video, and we'll show you how to do that. And so, at the moment we're just trying to stir this in, we're just getting the seasoning all mixed up here. About done now, I'd say, in terms of seasoning. It's all mixed in, it's all nice, it's lovely. Now what we're going to do is get this chopped onion, chopped pepper, we're going to chop that right in here. Straight away, in it goes. And that is your veg, that is your 5 a day. or at least 2 of it, which is good enough for 5. So again, we're mixing, we're stirring, we're getting it in with that chicken, with that seasoning, and it really will taste good. It's a great meal. Some students, which of course we are, can do this, and they do it very, very often. You see them in Tesco, see them in the aisles, picking up those fajita packs, picking up the chicken, the packs of 2 usually, picking up the peppers, the singular peppers, and the onions, and they do exactly what I'm doing right now, and it is a wonderful meal to have, especially with other flatmates if you wish to do that.
Yeah, in this case too.
Yeah. But it could be up to 4, 5. I mean, if you went all out and you bought 2 packs, you can do 8 people. I don't know anyone who has that many friends, but some people apparently do.
No one's got 8 friends.
So that's just mixing that in. And we've still got the fan on, as you can see, just to keep that steam out, so we don't get the fire brigade come round.
Yeah, which has almost happened once.
Yeah, that is true. But we don't talk about that, so...
No, so stop asking about it.
Now guys, we've got the chicken and the pepper and everything else in there, and it's all cooked and it's ready to go. I really like to get a salsa, which comes in the pan, by the way. I like to get it and put it in right now, but some people don't really like doing that, and I don't know why, to be honest. I like to put it straight in, get it nice and warm, mix it in. I don't just put it on after once I've cooked it. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to put it in now. If I could find a knife, here we go. It's convenient. We'll cut this open, and I'll show you exactly what I like to do.
Yep.
Just going to take that off the hob.
See, I'm one of the people that would prefer to not put the salsa in here because I feel like it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
But once the chicken's cooked, if you just put the salsa in the wrap, it's cooler and tastes better, really. It tastes like the salsa's actually there.
The real issue there is that you're the cameraman and I'm the frontman. I'm the person people like to see. They tune in, they see my face, they go, hey, it's Luke, let's go. Yeah, can't argue with that. Yeah, true. So what we're going to do is we are going to put the salsa.
I mean, you could put some in and I'll put some in after, but we can do like what we both like. You like to put it in before, I like to put it in after. How about we just do both?
See, that's compromise right there.
Yeah. You see, people can reach decisions where they both agree and settle it that way.
Yeah.
We don't need to nuke each other to get what we want.
Yeah. So salsa goes in. I mean, you can put a little bit in, you can put a lot in. I don't tend to put a lot in because salsa's not my thing, really, but Caleb is the type to have a lot more in, I guess. So we're just going to use maybe a little bit more. It's not quite there yet. But obviously we're off the heat at this point because salsa doesn't really want to be, sizzling away. It's not the type of sauce for that, if you didn't know already. So we'll set that down. We're just going to mix this in quickly. Now we are going to throw it back on the heat just in a second. So we throw it on back on the heat just for a few seconds, just to get it hot again, because it has been off for a while now. So I'll mix that in. And we need some more salsa. I've made a mistake here, we do need some more. There's too much chicken really, I think I've underestimated this one. So we're just going to put that in. Okay. I'm happy now.
Yeah, we should mention that we use 750 grams of chicken between the two of us this time.
Yeah.
But I think 500 grams is actually enough. We just had a lot of chicken today, so...
Okay. And that is chicken, pepper, chicken, onion, spice, chicken, spice, and just a little bit of chicken, salsa, ready to serve onto.
Yeah.
So
And
nice
now onto the wrap stage.
or tortillas, as they're called here.
Okay, now we're on the stage where we're going to put in tortillas. I myself have the non-branded ones because I don't feel like it makes a difference really. Whereas Luke, do you want to show them what you've got because it really matters to you?
Well, I do have old El Paso's tortillas, but these are left over from yesterday. It just so
but
happened.
You think it's really a big difference to have branded food over non-branded food, right?
Well, there is a reason why branded food is branded food, and that's because it is nicer. That's why people buy it more often.
Yeah, but it's also more expensive.
Yeah.
And some of us are just less fortunate and can't afford branded food. And what you're doing now shouldn't be part of the demo. This is really bad for the people who are learning to make fajitas for the first time. You don't eat the bread roll straight out of the packet. Now, as you can see, we're missing a few plates, so I'm going to go and get those plates.
Yeah, probably.
Now we're missing forks, so I'm going to go get those forks.
As you can tell, we're quite organised with all this. Food is getting cold. But
Yeah, but they can learn from our mistakes.
you don't need to wash more.
Yeah, I know.
You know. I know you know. Okay. So, yeah, we're sharing that.
Okay.
So now we're at the stage where we're going to have to divide this. Because, of course, we put it all in one pan. We're going to have to divide it.
Yeah, you need to tell me. We had to divide this because we're very specific about fairness and equality with food.
Yeah.
So we're paying
And all things.
Yeah, and all things. And we're paying for half of the ingredients each, so yeah, I think that side's a bit bigger than this side. Okay.
Unless you want to...
Fairness...
Do you want to divide it?
Now that you've turned it, I think there's no problem at all.
Okay.
So now we need to cut open the wraps. This is the kind of material that looks like you could just stick your thumb through it, but it's really not.
No.
You need a knife to do this.
Literally couldn't shoot through that.
Just as you're stabbing anyone, I'm sure you've had lots of practice stabbing people like that. You just straight in, clean. There's not any blood here, so there's no, washing up.
Yeah, completely agree.
Right. You just cut across. Like that.
Watch out with that knife as well, because that was coming my direction, so just watch out for that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm really experienced.
He is really experienced. I do trust him with that
I'm actually
knife.
from a town where you learn this at like age 2 years old.
Very aware of his boundaries.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, to start off, you're just going to want to take one each, nothing special.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like the moon.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not really the moon, it's
Also,
a wrap, do you know what I mean? Just
probably about the size of your face, I would say. I mean, you can probably see the size ratio just by it being, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not going to touch it
Consider it.
actually on our face because...
You don't really want, your hands can touch it, but nowhere else.
Yeah, I guess so.
So that's there. Do you know what we've forgotten, Ken?
What?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, cheese is a very important ingredient to fajitas.
Yeah, you're going to go get the cheese, right?
I will go get the cheese, yeah. So the cheese we're using is Cathedral City, classic, mature cheddar. I'm pretty sure it's British, so that's all great, helping out the local community.
Yeah, so if you're not from England and you're watching this video, you can't get Cathedral City.
No, you can piss off.
Yeah.
No, we love our...
we love our international fans.
We love our international fans, yeah. We do.
Right, yeah, all two of them.
All two. I'm sure that number will grow.
Yeah, you can use that cheese grill, I'll get mine.
Okay.
So, we're not going to take much time grating the cheese. Right, so you grate the cheese after the chicken and fajita stuff is actually on.
Yeah. So this has gone cold now. Obviously you guys are going to be a bit more, ready to do everything. I mean, we'd forgotten quite a lot of things, including the cheese. and Kay made a big deal about the fact that I had branded tortillas. I'm rambling on now, and that's bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some chicken. We're going to put it on there.
You're sort of going into my pile.
Alright, sorry about that. I can't
You
help
know,
where the
what I
chicken
find
falls.
is very... Luke's doing the wrong thing here. I like to think that you can, use the wooden spoon, but if you put your plate actually here, then you don't need to travel the wooden spoon all the way over there, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, I don't mind, I don't like to tell people how to do things, but if it's a tip to improve, which I call a TTI, tip to improve, TTI.
Okay. So,
Not to be confused with STI, which is a completely different thing.
yeah, that is indeed. Be careful about that.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the right way to do it now. Luke's just purposefully done it wrong, just so you know.
Yeah.
Just scoop it up like, like today's your last day on earth, and you just really want that food. You're just so hungry. Yep.
So he's got, for some reason, like a bomb exploded on his plate,
Yeah.
and I've got a much more obvious line and pile of chicken. You'll see in a second why I don't like that.
Yeah, I like to see that as trying too hard, whereas I'm just, you're on the same level
He
as me.
doesn't really care.
You just
He's only doing this for the views, really.
You just want your food. As in,
Where is he going with this? I don't know.
the food is going to be eaten no matter what. Presentation's not really that
Yeah.
important.
So that, by that logic, it really didn't matter how far my plate was away from the pan.
No, it didn't, but I just like pointing out the wrong things. And TTIs.
Yeah. So what I've just done there is put some cheese on top of there. That's wonderful. I'm happy about that. So yeah, now I'll come back to the point I was making about the chicken being in this pile as it is. And that has very much to do with the way you fold a fajita wrap, because there is a way to do it. So what you want to do, hopefully you can see this, is you want to get that side to there, and that side to there. That's the first move. That's what we're going to do. So you fold that over there, and then holding it so everything doesn't come out, you need to get the end of it and kind of pinch the end and then fold that over. And that, right there, is a lovely, tasty fajita.
But, I mean, no matter what way you do it, it's going to taste the same. You could eat it like this without doing all that wrapping crap. I mean, all you got to do is this, and that's it. And then just eat, right? But, as I said before, I like my salsa on it afterwards, not before. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on now. Like that. And I'm going to put it over here. And just very simply turn it like that. Not all that fancy stuff that Luke's just gone and done. Because does it really matter what way you eat it at the end of the day? It's going to taste the exact same.
Yeah, so anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. This has been a tutorial.
This has been a very productive day.
Yeah. This has been a tutorial on how to make, well, fajitas, I guess, using Tesco fajita meal kit, which you can buy obviously at your local Tesco.
Yeah.
I think it's about...
Do they have Tesco's in other countries?
No,
No.
but I'm pretty sure that they'll have something similar to what's right there.
Remember, don't follow what the box says. You follow what we say because, we've had lots of experience making these old things.
Yeah.
And it's never going to turn out completely like this.
No.
No. And I mean, you can have a side of garlic mashed potatoes or whatever that is, but let's be realistic. No one wants garlic mashed potatoes with their fajitas. So, anyway, I think that's it. Is that it?
I think that is, yeah. So thanks for watching.
Alright. I'm going to walk over and turn the camera off, but I'm going to cut out the part where I walk over and turn the camera off, so it's just going to go off in 3, 2, 1.